Welcome back to the Midday News on Fox Carolina. I'm Hayley Spitler. While summer break means time for fun, the transition from school to summer, it's not always. We're learning how parents can manage that transition in June's monthly mindset. And of course, joining us again this month, local author and life coach Karin Freeland. Thanks so much for stopping in.
Yeah, happy to be here. I know some parents are probably already pulling out the hair, even though it's only been 2 weeks. So we're going to give you all the tips you need to survive and even enjoy summer break.
Yeah, because that transition, it really can be hard. And I know you have plenty of tips for us today.
Yes.
The first one is set realistic expectations.
Yeah, realistic being the operative word here. Don't expect this to feel like a normal work week because it's not, right? Summer comes with interruptions and schedule shifts. One thing to help let your kids know when you're in work mode, maybe a designated workspace, even a corner desk can help set some of those boundaries for you.
Yeah.
And tell your coworkers if you have periods where you're going to be unavailable. Again, we just want to set those expectations so no one is getting frustrated.
I do feel like the world became more understanding of like the work from home with kids home situation during the pandemic.
Agreed.
So just like go back into that mindset and then hopefully everyone accepts the chaos.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And if they don't, then we need to have another conversation about how to get you into a better job.
Yes. We also need to use time blocking.
Yeah, this is going to help you protect your productivity by planning your day in chunks. So block out some time for that deep work, but also the breaks, snack time, lunch time, taking the kids to and from summer camp. There's plenty of morning programs through things like the Greenville County Rec, the Children's Museum, or even a lot of local churches will have camps.
Yeah.
This will give you some time to focus while also keeping them active. And if you have kids who nap, then you can save your most important tasks for those windows.
Yeah, I also feel like if you have to schedule meetings where you know you need to be present or you're going to need to speak, make it that time in the morning where you know the kids are out of the house. I love that.
Yeah.
Very smart use of your time there. You also say that we can just keep our kids engaged with a little planning.
Right. We don't have to entertain them 24/7, but we should have a little bit of structure. So I'm a big fan of an activity center in your home. This is an area for crafts, Legos, puzzles, books, things that they can just quietly engage in. And then also setting up some outdoor fun. So things like a sprinkler, maybe a mini basketball hoop in the driveway. And of course, a little screen time isn't going to hurt anybody, okay? Just a little bit. Set some limits. 1 to 2 hours, most experts say, is okay. So find those educational programs, maybe some interactive apps, or even an online summer camp, right? Can buy you a couple of hours of peace and quiet.
I also feel like the screen time is a really good reward of like, if you do these other activities quietly and appropriately, then you get your screen time.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Okay, so you also say assign some chores, but you can make it fun.
Exactly. Fun is the important part. Kids do thrive with responsibility, so start that morning off with 1 to 2 age-appropriate tasks. Maybe it's emptying the dishwasher, feeding the dog, making their bed, whatever it is. But to keep them motivated, you're going to have a reward chart. So if they hit all their goals, at the end of the week, you're going to take them out for a little treat, maybe go to Pelican Snowballs or hit up the ice cream station.
I feel like I, as an adult, would love a reward chart. This never goes out of style.
I do this for myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the clients that I coach, you know, we have reward systems, so it works for kids too.
Yes. Okay. We also don't need to do it all. You say delegate and outsource.
Yes, please. Parents at work, you can delegate some of those smaller tasks and projects to help others grow. At home, try to find maybe a neighborhood teen who can come over and babysit for a couple of hours. But there's a lot of services out there. Farm Fresh Fast, Clean Eats, help take dinner off the table. I mean, I had a whole season where I just used paper plates because I was like, I just can't with dishes right now. So there's no judgment. If you have the resources, why not use it to buy back some of your time?
Especially when it's going to give you that peace of mind.
Yes.
It's totally worth it.
Yeah.
All right. This is life advice that I will always listen to.
Okay.
Take care of you.
Yes, please. Good, because a lot of people don't listen to this one, and this is always on the back burner. But self-care doesn't have to mean expensive spa days. Just 10 minutes of peace can totally reset your energy. So get out there for that walk. Hit up the Greenville YMCA so that you can get your workout in. Most of those locations have childcare, so no excuses. But even if you just have 10 minutes in the morning before the kids get up to journal, to pray, to just do some deep breathing, it's going to really help.
I do love that you remind us it doesn't have to be an expensive spa day.
No.
Because truly like an outdoor walk, or even if I just like put my headphones on and let myself have a little like music break, totally changes my day, and that's free. All right, and then we got to live a little.
Okay, please. Summer may feel long, but I promise you it's not forever. So take advantage of this time with your kids. Run through that sprinkler. Get your hair wet in the pool. My kids always want me to do that one. You know, go play a round of mini golf. The work is still going to be there in mid-August when school starts back up. So why not take advantage of the season and everything that the summer has to offer?
Yeah, everything that I've always heard from people is that these summers, they go by.
Yes.
They feel like they last forever, but
They do.
suddenly your child's 18 and you wish that you could have them back. So I love that we're going to really savor the moment. Of course, thank you so much for stopping in, helping us with this transition. If you want to learn more from Karin, we will have her Rock Your Reinvention podcast linked to our website. And that's also where you can find our past monthly mindset segments. Again, that's foxcarolina.com.
Now you're